All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to the Akim out there, spreading this truth like wildfire with all truthfulness and in all sincerity. I want to bring out how these verses in the book of Judith prove that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is not going to raise up another nation, is not going to raise up Esau or another nation against us after the 1,000 years of us being completely righteous and keeping the law, statutes, and commandments all the way, which we will be able to. And I'm going to start off with Judith 5 and 17. And whilst they sinned not before their power, they prospered, because the power that hateth iniquity was with them. Verse 18. But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles very sore, and were led captives into a land that was not theirs, and the temple of their power was cast to the ground, and the cities were taken by the enemies. Verse 19. But now are they returned to their power, and are come up from the places where they were scattered, and have possessed Jerusalem, where the sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country, for it was desolate. Verse 20. Now therefore, my lord and governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God, their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up and we shall overcome them. Verse 21. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their power before them, and we become a reproach before all the world. And what does it say? Jeremiah 30 verse 31. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will, saith Yahweh by Shem Shai, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which covenant they break, although I was a husband unto them, saith Yahweh by Shem Shai. Verse 33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, saith Yahweh by Shem Shai, I will put my law in their inward parts, and write it in their hearts, meaning their law of their minds, and I will be their power, Yahweh, and they shall be my people. So the Most High Yahweh will put his law in their inward parts, speaking of our people, and write it in their hearts, in their minds, so it's gonna be like second nature to us, and it will be their power, and they shall be my people. And I say power where it says God, because the word there for God is Allah, which means power. AHLA, as how you would spell it in English, and it means power. That's why Yasharallah, he's a prince of power. Yeah. It would say Eloah, but it's really Allah in the paleo. That's why I say power when it says God, because that's the word that's really supposed to be there. But verse 34, and they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, for they shall all know me, from the least of them to the greatest of them, saith Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. For I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more. So, yeah, man. If we're not going to go off anymore, then there's no reason for the Most High Yahweh to bring a nation against us. And let me get this too. It's like, yeah, this is the verse I want to get right here. Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity, and Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. None shall make him afraid. And that verse is speaking of the kingdom. So you take that and you take Jeremiah 31, verses 31 down to 34, and you take Judith 5, 17 down to 21, and you put it together, should be able to see that ain't no other nation gonna be raised up against us. And it was a good argument that a brother made that there would have to be another part of the statue of Daniel, a third part where, well, a part where Esau comes back after the 1,000 years. What does it say in Daniel? And it's take meaning receive. The word there is receive. He brought it out. Daniel 7:18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Even forever and ever. So all these, you should be able to tell. Like that, is no one's ever going to be able to take the kingdom from us once the kingdom is given to us. Affliction shall not rise up a second time. I'm going to go with shall not arise a second time. It's like you. Nahum 1:9. What do ye imagine against Yahweh? Bahashim Yahushai. He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up the second time. So affliction shall not rise up the second time, man. But when you look at Nate's breakdown, it makes it seem like affliction is rising up a second time. And also, let me get this. Says in two places. Isaiah 2:4. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords in the plowshares, and their spears in the pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. In Micah 4:3, and he shall judge among many people and rebuke strong nations afar off. They shall beat their swords in the plowshares and their spears in the pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So it's clear. It's clear based on the verses that I brought out that you ain't gonna have Esau rising up after the 1,000 years. What is gonna happen after the 1,000 years is this. Obadiah 1 and 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh hath spoken it. That's what's going to happen. You know, Esau is not going to, definitely not going to be able to rise up against us again, because nation shall learn war no more. Even if they tried, even though they can't learn war no more, they disobeyed us, for example, one of the nations. Ah, this is just for not serving us. Isaiah 60 and 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. You know, exactly. So ain't finna be no, last hurrah after the 1,000 years. Ain't finna be none of that. As I've shown. As Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has shown. Using me and other brothers. But with that, I hope this video was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to the Akim out there spreading this truth like wildfire in all truthfulness and in all sincerity. And shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect out there. Shalom, stay strong, Ababa Ball. That's to Babylon, Abadla Adawamium, death to these Edomites, Abadla Gawayim, death to these other nations, Abadla Ayabyam Nawa, death to the rest of our enemies. Shalom, stay strong, Abababo Wa Yasharala forever. Wa and Yasharala forever. Shalom.